Mitra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been really long time since I've posted a video, but I kind of have been very busy. So आपने thumbnail से देख ही लिया होगा what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be about menstrual cups, and also to tell you that this video is not only for women, this video is for everybody who don't know what menstrual cups are, who want to know more about menstrual cups, who want to switch from pads and tampons to menstrual cups. So this video is for everyone, so everybody should watch this. Menstrual cups are basically female period hygiene products which are used to collect blood and look somewhat like this. So I've been using menstrual cups since the past 3 years, and I don't think I'm going to shift to any other like pads or tampons like before. Yeah, so sorry. Kaya.
Sit. Good girl. Yeah. So, मैं भूल गई जो बोलना था. Wait 1 second. Yeah.
So in this video, I'll be answering few questions asked by my followers to me, and in the process, I guess you will come to know what the entire concept of menstrual cups is, how it is used, what are the benefits. So without further ado, let's get started. Just a small disclaimer, I am not a medical professional, so whatever views or answers that have been mentioned in this video are completely based on my experience. So before you decide to switch on from pads and tampons to menstrual cups, before you start to use it, do your own research, go to your gynecologist, go to your doctor, get their advice, and then start using it. So the first question is, how was your first experience? This is a very good question to begin with. I wouldn't say that my first experience was bad. It was very different. It was something that I had never experienced before. So I think that after 2 to 3 days, I eventually got used to it. I got the hitch of it, and then the entire process became very easy for it. So I would say that it was really scary. So the second question is it comfortable? Yeah, once the cup is inserted properly and the bottom is completely open, it is very comfortable. You can hardly feel that there's a cup inside you. But if you feel any discomfort, it means that the cup is not inserted properly or the cup is full. So the next question is how to choose perfect size and from where to buy. So there are a lot of brands that are making menstrual cups, and the size are not uniform, so it is very confusing. However, it was my first time, so I went for a size S from a brand called Sirona, and I got it from Nykaa. I think that is a pretty good cup because even after 3 years it is still intact and there's no change in shape. So yes. So the next one is not a question exactly, it is I tried them, but the removal was really painful. I experienced something similar in the initial times. It was very difficult for me to remove the cup, so I went through a lot of YouTube videos and found out different folds which makes the cup easier to remove, and I found that the fold 8 is very easy for me, and one can be comfortable with other folds as well. It is all about trial and error method and what works the best for your body. Plus, the period blood acts as a lubricant, which makes the process easier, I think. The next question is, how many times do you have to change the cup during the day? Like, it depends on the flow. When the flow is light, I change it every 8 to 10 hours, and the flow is very heavy. During the second and third day, I change it every 6 hours, and on the last day, probably just once. So the next question is, what do we do when we have to use the washroom? I am really happy that somebody asked this question because this is the most frequently asked question. So the thing is, most people don't know that there are two different openings, that one is for the urine and one is for the menstrual blood. So there's no problem at all. Even if you have it as the menstrual cup, you can easily go to the washroom and pee. The next question is, actually I have merged 2 different questions. So the first question is, does it get uncomfortable while cup on if we have to squat down for peeing? OMG, no, it is not uncomfortable at all. If it is inserted properly, it is very comfortable. You'll just forget that you're on your period. Like, I've been using menstrual cup since 3 years, then I have been working out, I've been doing squats as well, I've been doing yoga, and nothing happened. So you can use a menstrual cup and do whatever you want, and it is really comfortable, and you don't even feel that you are on your period except for the cramps. The next question is, isn't it awkward? I wouldn't say that it is awkward, but it is really scary. But when it comes to our bodies, I don't think there's any reason to be awkward. Also, I started using it because I read how pads and tampons are affecting the environment, and plus, I don't even have a good experience with pads. So yes, not awkward, but really scary. Next question is, I have never used it. I really don't know how to insert it. So there are a lot of YouTube videos which explain you how to insert and remove the cup, and I did a month's research before using it. So I would suggest you do the same. You go through a lot of YouTube videos, figure out what works the best for you, and yeah. The next question is, isn't it difficult to reuse if one is not at home? Yeah, this is a very good question. First of all, when I started using it back in 2020, it was lockdown. So for the first year, I didn't have any experience of going outside and changing the menstrual cup. But for the second year, I started my college, but again, my college was for 4 to 5 hours, so I didn't have any problems while attending the college as well. But while traveling, I experienced a lot of problems because the washrooms are not hygienic and they don't have enough facilities to help us change the cup, clean it, and everything. So while traveling, I use pads, but all other time, I use menstrual cups. The next question is, I've been wanting to switch to cups for a year now. Are there any do's and don'ts? So yes, do's, do a lot of research and get to know about a lot of folds and find out what works the best for you. Also be very hygienic while using a cup, like keep sanitizing it, not sanitizing, keep washing it with lukewarm water when you remove it and while inserting it again, and keep your hands clean. And don't do anything without researching. Don't do anything before getting an advice from a medical professional. Also, don't be unhygienic while touching the cup. Lastly, how do you feel after answering and sharing your experience? You have helped a lot. I feel really good. I feel that after doing the Q&A on Instagram, a lot of my friends and my cousins and my sisters, they switched from pads to menstrual cups, and their life has changed like for the better. And I hope that you also get to learn a lot of things. You do your own research and actually take a step for your own body, for whatever works out for you. And plus, I think that the menstrual cup not only benefits the user but also the entire environment. So I would really love if somebody switches from pads to menstrual cups after watching this video. After doing the Q&A on Instagram, I got a lot of thank you comments, and I'm really grateful for that. I really hope that this video has helped you become more aware, solve all your problems and doubts. Also, if you guys have any more questions, do let me know in the comment section below. If you guys have any suggestions, also do let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep on creating content. And if you guys have any ideas, do let me know. So that's it for today. Bye.